It's very rare that I get to play a PS5 title. Actually pretty rare these days. Well, I'm glad to be back to it. Okay, so, since we're kind of in a marathon for the first half of the day, welcome back to part 3 of the Gardens Between walkthrough. Let's get remembering, shall we? Normally I would do a pun or a joke just at the start of the video, but this time I wanted to do something different. Yeah, this time I actually just wanted to talk about like childhood memories that people would consider the most precious moments in life. I'm reading this from Google because I googled this. So yeah, I'm starting something different. No jokes this time. I just kind of want to talk about memories that people fondly remember that was kind of like a positive in their life. There's something to configure. It's pretty simple enough. HDR will turn up a little bit. And the controls is pretty simple that we don't really need to kind of brush up on the controls because it's very simplistic. Okay, so I won't do all of them because this one I Google is like 77 childhood memories. That's a lot, so we'll just do like a few. Building sandcastles. Yeah, that's definitely a fond memory. Even I did that before. Going to your grandparents' house. Yeah, that's a precious childhood memory. I will admit that. I can actually vouch for that. Watching children's TV. Batman anime series. Easy. Collecting toys, cars, and collectibles. Well, I collected, like, action figurines, you know, just to be technical, but I did collect toys. Pokemon cards were my childhood memories, collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was a fond memory, too. The ice cream van. I can't honestly say that, because now ice cream vans are kinda, alright. Playing outside until it was dark. Yeah, that was a fun memory when it did happen, but now times have changed. You can't really do it as much because pedophiles, and that kind of is associated with ice cream vans too, sadly. Teeth falling out and putting them under your pillow. Fond memories of that, even though you know your parents are putting your teeth. Well, I guess spoiler alerts for kids who are not kids anymore, but are kids. Yeah, your parents are doing it. Sorry for that kind of stigma and that myth. Your parents are actually taking your teeth, and even though you thought it was the tooth fairy, no, it's your parents. Sorry to bust your bubble. School field trips. I was half and half on that, but if it was like to a museum or really interesting stuff, then it is fun, but it could go either half and half. Visiting cousins. That's a precious childhood. I mean, to a degree. I remember I played football with my cousin, like, when I was a teenager and I guess a kid. Or, we were definitely into WWE. I guess there were fond memories, but it's kind of, like, distant now. Man, old times. Going back to school, shopping at the end of summer holidays. I'm sorry, that's not fun. Anybody who likes school, good on you. Who doesn't like school, no, it was pretty much the bane of your existence. Getting up really early in the morning to go on holiday. Oh, yep. Yep, I remember that. Sleepover with friends. I can't honestly say that. My parents were kind of, like, very particular of me going to people's houses, so I get that. Going camping. Actually went a few times. It's actually pretty pristine and quiet and tranquil. That is actually one of my fond ones. Playing car games on long journeys. Yeah, that is good. Especially if your family is tight like that. Yeah, it just makes... It's pretty cool doing that. Especially if you're going to, like miles. Like, let's just say New York, California, or really long places that will take days. Then yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I spy with my little eye something green. Or... 99 beers on a wall, you know that. And... should I do one more? Oh, okay. Getting pocket change. It's kind of debatable on that. That's half and half. But when you're a kid, getting pocket change is like the best thing in the world. But when you get a teenager, then you want more. Anyway. Counting down the days until summer holidays. Oh yes, that is definitely fondly remembered. Skimming skimming stones. Well, me and my wife did that when we went overseas, and that was pretty delight. I mean, we did that as kids. I imagine people did that as kids, but you know, when me and her did it, it just kind of brought back like childhood for us. So it's actually pretty cool. Going out with your friends for the first time without your parents. That is actually cool. Especially if you go into a video game arcade like I did back in those days, or go into the movies with your friends too. It's cool. It's really cool. Especially when your parents are not looking over your back all the time. Okay, watching films which were above your age rating. Well, my dad took me to Terminator 3, so I guess that was above my age rating. And the list goes on that. Being read a bedtime story. Yeah, I would say my mom read me like a bedtime story, like, a lot. Can't remember if my dad did that. Honestly, I feel like he did, but I just can't remember. And the last thing, playing with leaves. Yeah, that is actually pretty fun to do as a kid. I mean, when you get older, no, it's ridiculous, but when you do it as a kid, it's nice. Okay, so guys, you can of course leave that like, comment, or subscribe. That is weird that there's haptic feedback with Thunderstorm. Alright. Well, that's kind of the whole point of this game. It's about remembering your childhood. That is literally the whole point. And I think that's pretty great. Because you gotta really value your time as a kid, because when you become an adult, like me, or just become an adult in general, it freaking sucks. Unless you're in a position where you have to grow up fast. And yeah, I'm sorry for you. And I'm not like saying sorry, but it sucks that you have to grow up fast. But in terms of your circumstances, that's completely understandable. If there's a situation or circumstance you have to grow up fast and you have no choice, then yeah, then I feel for you. And if you get a chance to kind of experience your childhood as an adult, more power to you. Especially if you didn't get your childhood as a kid. But if you did get your childhood as a kid, then look back at it fondly. Hold it, put it in a neat little bow in a box, and then grow up. You have to grow up, but still remember that childhood memory with, like, just with clarity, and just kind of like, hey, I appreciate what I got when I got in that time. And that way you can tell your stories to your kids, or your grandkids, if you're a grandparent. And, you know, that's the lesson I'm trying to do. Alright, well, let's do this. I know, it's kind of weird that I'm doing, like, metaphors with this game, but, I mean, that's the whole point. Childhood stories. Wait a freaking minute, I know that device. I've seen that device on the upper left right there. I think mathematicians use it, or something. It's in movies a lot. But the one right there, that's the old school kind of like computer, where you have to type in your Linux or command prompt command. I remember those type, and that's a floppy disk. Gosh, that brings me back, because I remember my dad felt me and my brother just like a computer before, and we went crazy over it, because not only did we play PC games, but it was just like kind of like doing like games on a floppy disk. It was so retro, but it was so cool. Yeah, I remember that fondly. Is that supposed to be a telephone? I can't tell if that's a telephone or not. Maybe it's a calculator. I can't tell. No, it's the... Oh my gosh. I should have realized that. It's the keyboard for the computer. It's just like, it looks like it's been cut. That... You know, as a tech-savvy guy, you would think I would have noticed that was a keyboard, but well, to be fair, it's not the full keyboard. That's clever. I like that. Is that a typewriter? Like one of those really, really old school typewriters? I think it is. Or I think it could be... Yeah, it looks like one of those old school typewriters, like ding. Oh, that. That's neat. I like that. I like that feature. Oh wait, okay, so what happens if we put it in the water? Maybe that's part of the puzzle. I know what I'm gonna give this game. It won't get a 10. That's kind of, I guess, not a spoiler. But it will get a good score because of, like, childhood nostalgic. I think that's where it does it well. Plus, I like the characters, even though they're not talking. I think their bond is really strong, and you can see that. Wait, that's all I've seen before, too. It's just been a while. Wait, isn't that kind of like a radio? No, maybe not. I've seen that before, but I can't remember. Okay, maybe we have to go over here. Alright, let's go backwards in time. And then try to do something else. Hold on. Maybe if we turn it. Maybe if we turn it some more. And of course, guys, with the comments, I would say go ahead and put in your precious childhood memory. If I had to say, like, my precious childhood memory, ooh, that's a tough one. I have to think about that one. Because I actually have good significant ones. So I don't know. I don't know on that one. But yeah, you could definitely, of course, put a comment of your favorite childhood memory. I'm trying to open it up. If there is, definitely leave a comment. Because, you know, no judgment. Especially if it's something that's kind of like really, really outlandish. No, I appreciate you if that was very significant to you. If it was very important and significant to you, then yeah, definitely feel free to share if you feel led to. If not, that's okay. You can just think about it and, well, yeah, there we go. Okay. I feel like I can move this faster. Oh, it's L2. That's right. That's to make it go faster. I feel like that printer is supported. I don't know why. Let's go back to it. I'll try not to use like a Google walkthrough because the puzzles have been pretty simple enough that I can figure it out. Alright, let's just try to figure this out. There's something with this printer, and I don't know what. Alright, for the sake of time, I might have to Google how to do this. Which kind of sucks, because I feel like I should be able to figure this out, but... yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to Google this. Be right back. Okay, it was that simple. So the keyboard is part of it. That makes total 6. Okay. So apparently the code for this is 644676. Okay, so the keyboard was significant. That's kind of very interesting. Okay, so... I like that. I like that feature. They shouldn't have this, but I like it. Alright, maybe... might take some time. Okay, maybe... okay, there we go. 6. Maybe she'll jump on the 4. 4 again. Darn! Okay. 4. 4. 6. Ah, that's wrong. Okay, so this he has to jump on the 6. He seems to jump. But he does jump on the 7. 6. She jumps on the 4. She jumps on the 4 again. And then 6. And he jumps on the 7. There we go. And presto! Yes! I wonder what it's showing. Huh? What the? That's new. Okay, so we have to wait till it's on the leftmost screen, which it is. Alright, so we have to make sure we jump with both characters at the same time. Alright, so according to this walkthrough I'm looking at, when it activates, keep pressing buttons until the leftmost icon on the screen is highlighted in blue. Then move forward to the pedestal. Use the pedestal to move time forward to print out the Y, or print off the wine chime paper. Then move forward to interact. Okay. Alright. Seems simple enough. It's like that's pretty unique. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, good. Now, let's do this. And then we have to print off. Ah! There we go. Now that we did that, this should activate this puzzle here. There we go. And we're done. That's a clever puzzle. And I already did the later part of this world to just like, hey, this is what you do. And now we got the orb. And there we go. Let's put the orb of friendship in the pedestal. Alright, now to the next world. Yeah, I'll try to figure this out on my own. But if I can't, then I'm gonna go ahead and use the walkthrough. I want to make sure, I want to see if I can solve it on my own, but it depends. Okay, it's been 23 minutes. How many minutes do I want to put in this? At least 40. 40 minutes is okay. Ah, it's that thing again. Alright, we want it to jump on a certain platform. I already know what it's all about. Huh. What the? So that's part of a dinosaur skeletons? That seems important. Alright, let's see where this goes. Nope, that's not working. That's a no cell right there. Ah, okay. Using that will destroy it. Makes sense. No, we want to make sure to get that. Okay, we should be able to grab it now, once we pretty much alter the laws of gravity. There we go. And now, we got it. Yeah, I mean, the puzzles are simplistic that you really don't need a walkthrough. It's only if you're kind of stuck on a few puzzles, then yeah. I wonder. This one's clever. There we go. I wonder if we go here. And then if we rearrange this puzzle, maybe it will jettison over there or something. I don't know. But we can use this as a platform, so wait for it. There we go. And that should do it. Commence! Here we go. Oh, hello. There we go. That should do it. Yep. Come on, you guys can cross over there. This is calming. Like a very, very calming Zen mode. Alright, so now if we do this. That's unique. Alright, let's put the rock over there and start crossing. Nope. Okay. Looks like we need to hit this then. That should do it. And then we have to use the orb to get over there. In order to go over there. Alright, makes sense. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's been 28 minutes. Should I put 35 or 40 minutes? Maybe 35. Because I actually do want to dedicate some time on it, but I'm kind of on a marathon, so I can't spend the entire, hour on this. I want to, because I think this game is worth spending an hour for. But in the case of this, we'll just oh yeah, we can't go over there. Or can we? Nope. I'm not figuring out this puzzle yet. I wonder. Alright, yep, gonna need to walk through how to solve this. It's not exactly easy. Hold on. Yep, we lost the orb, go to the cloud, continue up to the pedestal, have the boy adjust it so the boom on the path is in front of the girl, leads downhill. Oh. Okay, that seems simple enough. So I was close. There we go. Okay, once we do that, this should be pretty simple enough. Then we got the orb again. And we're gonna just place it in there. Get in there! And now, the orb will jump over there, and the magic happens. Okay, so once we do that, put on the light lantern, which we did, and to the next, no hands, rewind time, back to the pedestal, rewind time so one of the buoys activate. Okay, cool. That's where we are. Okay, so we have to activate this chime right over there once. Okay, after we activate once... Okay, so we have to do this to walk downhill again. There we go. Okay, we'll walk through. Next use is still using a pedestal. Adjust the fossil so the bone of the path is positioned to let walk out. And then pick up the lantern from the box. Okay. Oh, it deactivated the kind of dark hole thing. Well, that's neat. And then we have to use the pedestal again to activate the puzzle so it chimes it and turns it off of that. But how many times do we have to do it? Yep. Then we have to go back to the pedestal again, kind of like what I was saying. And then we have to make that. And then we have to do it again. That's clever. I like that. Okay, it did it once, and now it's there again. And... oh, careful, careful. And away we go! Money, baby, money! Solving this boss like, the Puzzle Master. So what do we have to do with this one, then? Okay, so... ah, okay. So we have to do this to position it to go uphill. Again. And it seems like that will do... that'll work. And there we go. Awesome sauce. And the Orb of Friendship goes in there. Yes, I'm kind of making, I guess, a little Big Planet reference, maybe. I don't know. Oh, okay. I guess we're done. It looks like maybe a museum. Oh, we're already done with World 5. How many worlds are there, when I think about it? Okay, so there's 8 worlds. There is absolutely 8 worlds in this, and it's pretty freaking simple. Alright, so this is kind of like... this is the stick. Memory. Memory is the key in this. Okay. Alright, so we have to adjust this until the egg is in the memory. Oh, that's the egg. Yeah, it was like they were looking at the constellation. Well, this is called constellation memory. Or they were on a school trip. So that's, you know, that's kind of why I said the precious childhood memories at the beginning. Because everyone remembers going to a museum like that. Everyone remembers that. Oh, I guess I didn't get the achievement. I thought I did. I guess not. Alright, well, I can always replay that to kind of earn the achievement, or do that in between streaming. Alright, it's been legit 35 minutes, even though, in a sense, I kind of did maybe 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes of gameplay. That's enough. There will be more The Gardens Between coming up in the future, because it kind of has like a good, like, nostalgic childhood memory, done in the right way. Kind of surprised. Alright, well, I guess with that, pretty simple. Let's move on to the next clip.